Section 1 of Food Values. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Food Values by Dr. Albert Philip Sy. In the narrower sense of the term, food value refers to heat, or energy, equivalent of proteins, carbohydrates, or fats, or mixtures of these in food materials. In the following pages, a much broader meaning is given to this term. The amount of heat, measured in calories, that may be obtained by burning a food is only a part of the story of foods. It is an erroneous but still quite prevalent practice to discuss and compare foods on a basis of chemical composition from which calories are calculated. While the composition of a food is perhaps its most important feature, there are many other properties that must be carefully considered before we can estimate the true and complete value of a food. To some people, the value of a food is closely related to its flavor only. Food is good and valuable if it tastes good. Others judge food on a dollar and cents basis. To them, expensive food is synonymous with good food. Still others do not connect value in any sense of the word with foods. Sometimes they eat and think, but most of the time they simply eat. The word values is used in the plural, so that in the following discussion there may be included the different factors which make a food valuable and desirable. Without the proper flavor, a food would be little better than a medicine. Flavor makes food appetizing, and palatability is one of its first requisites. The difference in price as well as digestibility is often due to flavor. Choice cuts of meats, certain kinds of fish or fowl, wines, cheese, all contain some substance or substances which are the key to the whole food problem, so called by H.T. Fink in his interesting and readable book on Food and Flavor. Common observation as well as research experiments prove that, everything else being equal, a food which has a desirable flavor is more readily digested than one which is not palatable. Closely related to the flavor of a food is its odor. In fact, many people believe that what is actually considered to be the flavor tasted is in reality the odor smelled. Such attention is being given to cultivation, production, and preparation of foods so as to produce the most desirable flavors. The flavor of meats is improved by proper feeding of the animals. Cheese is ripened by the addition of bacteria producing certain flavors. Unfertilized hens' eggs have a flavor superior to those fertilized. The appearance of an appetizing food adds greatly to its value. It stimulates the secretion of digestive fluids. One is inclined to believe that foods are often prepared to be photographed rather than eaten, and flavor as well as other values seem to be sacrificed for appearance. The value of a food depends in a large measure upon its natural appearance, or its appearance after it leaves the kitchen. Proper cooking, of course, does more than change the appearance of a food. It creates a food value because it changes the composition, flavor, and digestibility. Cooking also destroys germs and other organisms frequently present in uncooked foods. The appearance of a food, such as oleomargarine, may also be improved by coloring, by bleaching, as is done with flour, dyeing, as in the case of candies, mustard, maraschino cherries, and sometimes peas and ketchup, and many others. These improvements in appearance often seriously affect the other properties, and are really adulterations. Certainly an important factor in making a food valuable is its digestibility. This term is given two meanings. First, the ease or readiness with which a food is digested, i.e., time required. Second, the percentage of digestibility. Some foods are quickly and more or less easily digested, while others leave an indigestible residue. The value of a food to any individual, therefore, depends upon its digestibility and the condition of the individual's digestive tract. Some people can digest very few foods, while others, especially growing children, have
Sample complete. Ready to continue?